Music and the domesticated dog has been a part of human history for millennia. This parallels my own life because for the last 10 years I have seen my name, Leo Kuhn, underneath the heading labeled cellos. So in a sense, music has been a majority of my life in the same way that music has been around for the majority of human life in general. Therefore, I like to compare myself to music and the domesticated dog. First off, I would like to say that I am like music because of the pleasure aspect. Get your mind out the gutter. I say that because think about it. Why does anyone listen to music? Typically for pleasure. It's like I consider myself to be in the same vein because I'm that type of person who loves to give. I'm that kind of person. Right? Get out of here. It brings me joy to bring joy to someone else. Secondly, with music, you never know what you're going to get. Get out of here. For example, you could encounter a musical soundtrack and have Hugh Jackman singing "One Day More" to you, or you could run into a number by the King of Rock, by the King of Pop, Queen of Soul, whatever. All these have very different feels to them as you go from genre to genre, song to song. This very same goes for me. One never knows what version of myself that they'll encounter at that moment, much like the rest of us. From day to day or moment to moment, one might see several different types of me in a way that one can hear different types of music over the radio or whatever they decide to listen on whatever streaming service they use. Thirdly, since music doesn't really cover this, I'd like to compare myself to a dog. In my very biased opinion, a dog is a creature with one of the largest hearts out there. And I'd like to say that a dog and I are quite similar in that aspect. Granted, this analogy is not perfect, because there are times when I am not as big-hearted as I could be. Although, more often than not, that applies to me. Now, I'm not exactly what kind of impression you got about me in the past 2.5 minutes, but I'll repeat that Leo Kuhn, me, is alike to music because we both aim to please, and we're both like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And I'm alike to a dog because of our big-heartedness. Hopefully, in the coming weeks, we'll be able to learn more about each other than what we just shared in the past 3 minutes.